let's just love one another. Let's not debate and talk about truth or doctrine. It doesn't make any difference. God says that it makes a difference, because He contrasts the wine with the truth of the first angel's message. In fact, do you know, folks, that the great trial at the end of time is going to be whether you accept the truth of God or whether you accept the counterfeit and the miracles that are performed by the Antichrist. Notice 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and verses 9 through 12. 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 verses 9 through 12. It speaks about the coming of the Antichrist. We'll deal with this later in this series. The coming of the lawless one is according to the working of Satan, with all power, signs and lying wonders. Notice that the Antichrist is going to do marvelous works, miracles that we can't deny. And with all unrighteous deception among those who perish. Why do they perish? Why are those who follow the Antichrist, who accept miracles, going to perish? Notice. And with all unrighteous deception among those who perish, because they did not receive what? The love of the truth, that they might be saved. And for this reason, God will send them strong delusion. It's not that God is doing it, it's that God is allowing it to happen because people choose it that way. In the Bible, God is spoken of as causing that which He allows. And so it says in verse 11, and for this reason, God will send them strong delusion that they should believe the lie, that they all may be condemned who did not believe the truth, but had pleasure in unrighteousness. Does truth matter, my dear folks? Truth matters. Doctrine matters. Our practices matter. Jesus said, sanctify them through thy truth. Thy word is truth. This book has objective truth. And anyone who teaches contrary to the objective truth of this book is to be feared, according to Scripture, because what they're doing is sharing wine, the wine of Babylon. This is the reason why God calls His people out of Babylon. See, God doesn't want people in the world to drink the wine because they're going to get the plagues of Babylon. God doesn't want the plagues to fall upon the wicked. They're going to fall upon Babylon. So before the plagues fall, God says, get out of there. Do you think that's a message of love? Of course it is. Notice Revelation 18, 1 through 5. After these things I saw another angel coming down from heaven, having great authority, and the earth was illuminated with his glory. And he cried mightily with a loud voice, saying, Babylon the Great is fallen, and has become the dwelling place of demons, a prison for every foul spirit, and a cage for every unclean and hated bird. Babylon is an apostate Christianity, as we've studied. For all the nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication. The kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth have become rich through the abundance of her luxury. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, lest you share in her sins, and lest you receive her plagues. For her sins have reached to heaven, and God has remembered her iniquities.